Thought I'd shoot a video on the state of my guitar collection as of April 2019. At the moment I've got 15 guitars, ranging from basses to electroacoustics. Got three 12 strings. The first one is a Kamini made 12 string. It's been upgraded quite a bit since it was first produced in the 70s. The brand name is Kimbara. It's made for an import company called Fletcher, Kopak and Newman, which is defunct. It's one of the first British companies to import Japanese guitars, made guitars. This one's been upgraded. It's got the Kamini headstock, but it's got improved tuning knobs, and you can tell it's Kamini by the style of those inlays, very much, as well as the headstock design. This is an all laminate guitar that I've recently had refretted. Frets weren't in very good condition, but it's over 40 years old, so just wear and tear really. But for a laminate guitar, it's certainly nicely finished. That purfling there is excellent. I picked this guitar up second hand with a hard case for £80, but the refret cost me over, I think it was about £130. It's had a post-production, it's had a pickup fitted. See there, it's at the EQ 7545. Another 12 string guitar that I purchased recently. This one's made by Guild. It's Chinese made. This one's the F2512E, so it's got an internal pickup. Let's move. It's quite a heavy guitar, this FCN guitar. But yeah, this is a solid top, whilst the other one was all laminate guitar. It's the headstock Guild. I think this is mainly maple. Got an Archback. So that's another recent purchase. Purchased this new, I think it was about £450, but about 6 weeks ago. Nice sounding guitar. So yeah, at the moment I've got three 12 strings. The other 12 string is the Sigma. This is a model that's been deleted. It's the DR1228. These guitars are Chinese made. Sigma brand is now owned by a German company, and they have their guitars made in China. Obviously a lot cheaper, but very well made guitar. But as I say, no longer available. I've had this upgraded with an internal pickup element. Next guitar is a guitar that I've had some time. It's Epiphone Masterbuilt. This is an all solid wood guitar, probably the best, oh, sorry, the cheapest all solid wood guitars you can buy. Really good quality, Chinese made. This particular guitar is the AJ500. I'm not sure if they're still making these, I don't think so. I think this was a bit of a one-off. The finish on it is a kind of a matte, natural finish. I think they only made these for a while. Next guitar is another Chinese made Sigma. This is the GJA SG200, based on the Gibson J200. Jumbo guitar, maple, solid top, the rest of it is laminate, but yeah, really nice, inexpensive guitar for a guitar of this quality. I think they were retailing for about £700 in the UK at the moment. Next guitar off the rack is a Tokai. This is obviously a Rickenbacker copy. I've got a faux Rickenbacker nameplate on it. This is through the body, through the neck, through the body bass. Very Rickenbacker sounding, because it's got post-production, it's had Rickenbacker pickups fitted to it. So nice fire glow finish, binded, based on the 4300. I picked this up really cheaply because it needed a new bridge on it. The original bridge was broken, so you can see it's been filled because I've had a non-Rickenbacker bridge fitted, because they're very expensive Rickenbacker bridges. And this basically off Gumtree cost me, with the repair, total of £180 with the Rickenbacker volume knobs. Got a few John Hornby Skews vintage guitars here. This is the guitar that's based on the Casino. However, it's more like an ES335 because it's got a through the body. It's a tobacco burst. It's got a through the body block. Nice binding on there. Nice inlays. It's got the P90 style pickups. I've got a Fender Bass here. This is the Mustang Bass, Mexican made. This is the Offset series, from the Offset series. They're still making them. White with a green pickguard. These are relatively inexpensive compared to American made. It's about half the price. I think they're retailing for about 500 at the moment. Nice bass. It's got a select switch there, which is unlike the original Mustang bass, which just had just had a front two pickups but no select switch. So now you've got a back pickup. You can have a few different sounds. The vintage 590 VSA 590 Casino lookalike is discontinued, as is this next vintage SG, which is got a wraparound bridge. This was from the Icon series. It's known as the Mick Abraham they didn't make these for very long. It's got the P90 style, soap bars, all mahogany. This is a bit of a lost leader, this guitar. It's got a bit of faux aging, but yeah, they didn't make it for very long. Very difficult to get a hold of guitar. Another vintage guitar. This is the known as the reissue Lemondrop. Still making this guitar, but not with these pickups. These are Seymour Duncan, a whole lot of pickup. They've been fitted post production. This is an older version of this guitar, you can tell, because it's got the mother of pearl inlay, which vintage don't use anymore. But lovely finish. Back of the guitar, I think it's a 3-piece. It's a 2-piece neck with a scarf joint. But yeah, really nice. As I say, they're still making this guitar, but not exactly the same. This is an early model and just better finished, the earlier ones. This is another vintage guitar that's been discontinued. It's a wraparound bridge again, based on the Gibson Les Paul Special. This is in TV yellow. It's got, I believe, a popular body. Very difficult to get hold of. They didn't make many, and there's not that many copies made of Les Paul Specials that I'm aware of, other than Tuckeye, or if somebody wanted to have one specially custom made in China, you could get one then, but they're not generally an easy guitar to come by. Just might quickly go through my remaining guitars. This is the bar harp, the Classic Player series. They're really rated these as being the best mid-price Telecaster you can buy, custom shop designed. But a Scotch, yeah, really nice telly, old style bridge, but it's got the extra four knob selector, and it's got the SI button to give you a out of phase sound. Next guitar is another Classic Player series, Mexican made. This is a Sonic Blue Classic Player Strat. It's got it's basically a 60s design. Thicker neck. Nice colour, Sonic Blue. Very heavy. Next two guitars are, first one is a Rickenbacker 360. This is a US made guitar that was made in 2005. I can tell from the reference, the serial number. It's got the high gain pickups, fire glow. Always wanted a Rickenbacker, always liked the shape and the sound of these guitars. You know, the Beatles, the Jam. I got this one second hand for £1,000, which I thought was a good deal. Next guitar is a 12-string Rickenbacker. Always liked Rickenbackers, as I say, especially the 12-string. This one is a 2014 model. It's in maple glow, which is not my favourite of colour, but I bought this as a part of a guitar trade, and it was just a local shop had one. It's the only colour they had. It was prepared to do the trade. I traded it for 9 cheaper guitars. So, lovely guitar. Love the shape. I think it's known as the half moon shape. There's the configuration of the Rickenbacker configuration of tuners. With these later models, they're actually completely through the neck. The earlier designs, they're harder to get at if you're restringing. There's no gaps there. And the final guitar I've got is a classic series Fender rather than a classic player. Again, this is a Mexican made Strat, but from the classic series instead of the classic player series, based on an American bullet truss rod design. These are reissues of US made early 70s guitars, so it's got the 70s style tuners. But yeah, very Hendrixy this Strat, even though Hendrix is a Woodstock guitar, didn't have a bullet truss rod, but other than that it'd be very similar. Maple 3 screw neck plate. Hendrix being a CBS Strat would have been a 60s Strat would have been a 4 screw, and he had a Strat that had a 2-piece maple neck. This is just a 1-piece, but yeah, great guitar. Hope you like the video.